tarde. Muito bem-vindos. Continuar o Dragon. A gente fique velho demais pra sair em expedição. Cidade de Cabras.
I've got eyes on them.
Ready when you
We don't have to. What's going on?
Brooke takes credit there. Oh, look at that.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Venatori to show up.
They said something about shipments.
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
What others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people from around Ducktown, then sold them to the Venatori. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it. The warehouse where we found the Darkspawn isn't far from here. Let's look around, see what we find.
Atari. Pra criar. Área de resposta com.
Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic.
Mancha um grupo.
Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this.
Resposta para assim que a for feita, leve as pessoas à praia da Maria.
Low tide beach. Let's go. These Venatori down.
Always happy to help on a job like this.
The more scattered we make the cult, the better for Darktown.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on. You all right?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
Venatori. It's always the same old tune. Stay safe. Or as safe as you can.
Armadura.
You to remember the fallen? Allow me. The lights are magical and require a mage's touch.
A light for Hector. For Lorelei. For all shadow dragons.
Those we have lost. Those we may still lose.
The light drawn echoes back. In Aeternum.
Always cherished.
Never forgotten.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
A light to remember the dead.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit. Or the money for one. Then you're left in the dark. To Vintir's subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
The light drawn echoes back. In Aeternum.
Formalities. He wasn't big on those. But he'd appreciate it. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
I'm sure you could find the final chapters.
I know. I'm not sure I want to.
Pretending it ends well. We can give him that.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
Rana, that's great.
There's a catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What it takes.
Things are bad, but Docktown needs to see...
What? Venatori overrunning their home? Taking away who and what we love?
They see you, Nev.
Is that all? We're running out of choices, Rana. We need to take the ones left.
Brom's light. Thanks.
Sure.
Calma, né? Calma. Resolve.
Where'd everyone go?
They've gone to the villa without us. Come on.
Did Ilario even offer any bait? What's this party supposed to be for?
Viago's invitation said they would celebrate the new first talent and discuss the situation in Treviso. It doesn't matter what my cousin thinks he's doing. It ends now. We go in, find Katerina, and we'll have the perfect shot at Ilario.
So, we're paying a visit to your family home, then?
We are, but we're not exactly on the guest list.
We're crashing a crow party. Of course we are.
We'll take the rooftops to the villa. Stay out of sight as long as possible. Trouble ahead. We move on your word.
Quer dizer que apareceu uma área eclética na tela. Eu li armadura etílica. Fiquei impressionado com a ideia de uma armadura feita de cachaça. Realmente é deveras interessante. E se protege com o poder do álcool, né? Deve ser efetivo contra dano veneno.
This way.
Fala, dano de veneno. Pois é. Tem uma história aqui. Não é bem história porque eu conheci o cara. O fato aconteceu. E ele foi picado por uma cobra coral. Sabe, cobra coral? Uma das cobras que tem aqui. E segundo os médicos, ele só sobreviveu porque ele estava tão bêbado que o álcool não permitiu que o veneno circulasse pelo sangue. O álcool serviu tipo soro.
Rook, you see that tower with the circular window?
That's where we're going?
It's the quickest way there. After you.
How far is it to Ilario's party?
The opera is... It's... You know, across the grounds. In the guest house.
Why does such a big house need a second house?
For guests.
sangue dele tá esterilizado. Infelizmente ele foi de arrasta uns meses. Então depois disso, né? Não lembro de quê. É surpreendente se você fala.
They will suffer. Stay covered.
Venatori? In a city full of Anton?
I don't think they're here to see the sights.
You sure seem to know your way around these rooftops, Lucanus.
The streets of Treviso get more dangerous by the day.
So, you find your cousin. What then?
He will suffer for what he's done. That's the deal. Over there, that's Villa de la Morte. Once we're through the tower, we just need to reach the river.
Oh, fuck.
Our god demands their heads. Kill them all.
Eu não achei que ia pular. Eu queria. Não, não tá muito.
to end badly.
For him,
The Venatori still want to work with Ilario? After what he did to Zara?
they don't give a damn about Ilario. It's Antiva they want.
Caraca. Tá tudo. Já foi, né? Cadê Lu? Boa. Eu já joguei um pouco ali no sofá. Boa tarde pra vocês. Vai lá, Matuda. Descanse por mim. Eu tinha que por mim. Ah, já está.
There, we can take that gondola.
Assim, mas... Sono, velho.
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside. Over there. That's the entrance.
Your house has a secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it.
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it. I found it laying here alone as a boy.
What the?
He let them into the house. Now I'll have to hope they clean.
How much trouble can one old woman possibly... Kill them for the glory of fucking
Did they mention an older woman?
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa de la Muerte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home? Smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katerina... as an earshot.
Negócios da casa. Cuide por aqui todos os relacionados às compras. Não verei a casa da cair em ruínas. Balanço artesanal são populares entre gostam de fazer. Esta versão simples são TR, a marca de uma pessoa desconhecida, mas deu muito e aprendeu a arte da própria. Porra, do nada.
Heads up, on your left.
Where are the next?
Da primeira casa. Cada casa dos povos contribui com uma pena para que a máscara delicada, pelo menos é o que se afirma. A pena de uma casa foi removida e somente uma gota de sangue marca essa ausência. Sossega, cara, desde a hora que eu cheguei em casa.
Trouble. The last person you will ever see.
They made themselves comfortable. We'll get them out.
E não tem nada. Tem um baú ali.
So you lived here.
Ilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house. We would have ended up with Katerina anyway, to train.
Acho que de torrente exterminadora da podridão. Símbolo que mostra que mesmo os corvos não consigam matar, eles vão pelo menos deixar clara a própria opinião. A guarda crava a última lâmina, mas pergunte aos tendões secretamente rompidos de Andoral a quem se deve o contrato.
Targets ahead. No Venatori leave this house alive.
O bicho morreu, velho. Tudo bugadinho. A marca de todas as garras. Cansos, com a qual gritamos para o mundo quando revelamos nossas garras e deixamos clara a vontade delas. Antes dos contratos, a morte era a mensagem.
On your guard.
This is my house.
A origem de família, uma longa linha integrante da família dela. O Canis foi riscado, feito por um rabisco irritado, demônio. Máscara da última garra. Esta máscara é por si só um contrato permanente e deverá ser usada pelo último corvo. Simples, elegante e dourada. Ela será a última mensagem que os corvos vão enviar se Antiva cair.
Hey,
Get ready.
That should speed things up.
family rooms are up ahead. First her, and then we find what we seek.
Get ready.
The door's been barred from the inside. Katerina.
Lucanis, my poor boy.
Um minuto. Vamos ver o que da moça.
I'd love to celebrate this touching family reunion with you both, but now might not be the best time. We have Ilario's celebration to deal with.
Rook, we have to take Katerina to safety before we can break up the party.
You'll do no such thing. And don't speak about me as if I'm not here. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go! I'll meet you in the opera house.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Morte, Rook.
Negócios da escola. Uma correspondência antiga, amassada recentemente. Não vamos brigar como crianças. Quando uma ponta para atacar, nós a pressionaremos. Onde uma taça for derramada, nós a revestiremos com veneno. As garras agirão em unissono nesta questão de Antiva. As garras em unissono nesta questão e Antiva será libertada.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Canis?
I'm working on it. He is ours. He will not escape us.
Pyro que manda um.
This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
Katerina's death was a tragedy.
But to get Lucanus back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep personal loss. And so, I take the mantle of First Talon with a heavy heart. But the crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, we could reclaim Antiva. Over my dead body. That can be arranged. Cannot overpower us both.
Brabo.
Now you fall. Venator, to me, honor your alliance. Now, the demon of Tyrantro is here. You should have stayed dead, Lucanus. This on your head. You started this. I'm ending it.
I pick. Way to fight, bro.
When do you need backup goes in? You couldn't solve.
You're in for a surprise, Ilario.
Why couldn't you have just died when you were supposed to? Next time. Look at you, Lucanus. What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Ilario.
Caterina, thank the Maker.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
Sim. Ele fez realmente foi terrível. Não importa.
Didn't you tell me he's basically your brother and your closest childhood friend?
My only friend before you. His family. Do you think you can show me mercy? That is not up to you now, is it? Caterina is still First Talon.
Enough, Ilario. Lucanus is the new First Talon. His decision stands.
Iago, keep him out of trouble.
I'm no miracle worker, but I'll see what I can do.
Look, Gani. Don't. Not now.
Welcome home, my boy.
A toast to the new first Talon.
To Lucanus!
Isso foi a melhor decisão, perdoar, mas né? E finalmente a espada voltou ao último.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
I'm ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katarina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
I don't want to say that was the worst party I've ever attended, but it was probably in the bottom 10.
Crow parties are always terrible. Everything is poisoned, and I'm always working anyway. Fucking Hilario.
Do you regret giving him a chance?
No. You were right. His family. I didn't suspect him. When the Venatori caught me on the boat in Tevinter, it never even crossed my mind. He's better than I thought. Maybe there's hope for him after all. But this, being watched by all the crows with their knives out, this wasn't mercy. He'll never live this down. There's nowhere he could go to outrun being the traitor crow, brought down in front of everyone.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Hilario, Katarina, Nev. This team. I'm not giving that up.
Caraca, era não ter perdoado? Anos de sangue. O sangue fala mais alto e uma família destruída pode ser reconstruída. Mor continua firme. Tenda da guarda do véu. O suporte permitiu que o Lucanes enfrentasse os demônios interiores e protegesse o que mais importava. Habilidade da guarda do véu desbloqueada. Demônio da rebelião. Assassino famoso e mata magos. A presença do Lucanes dá coragem às pessoas da equipe e não dá muita chance para que os alvos se concentrem e se protegerem. Armadura heróica desbloqueada. Postura do corpo. Um traje imponente, mas prático para um indivíduo e sabe que uma vida salva pode ser mais valiosa do que uma vida minada. Como é que é? Dar um alvo sob efeito de esgotamento. Também sobre esgotamento. Segundo. Quando a gente aperta esse tá dando. É mesmo isso aí, né? Sangramento. Gosto mais daquela, da roxinha. Tá nele. Por vídeo. Da postura. Também. Bastante. Na verdade. Pra boss, essas coisas que eu tô sempre. Mano. É mais interessante a roxa. Tá em 41. Essa mais bonita. Mas... a escolha que eu faço, a roupa também é diferente. Pra ver rápido. Preciso disso.
Is it strange for you, Davrin? Being alive after Weishaupt?
I still don't know what to think.
Word among the crows is that few Grey Wardens have ever faced an archdemon and survived.
I could feel some kind of energy when my blade struck. I thought that was the end.
And now that it isn't?
I'll grow old with a griffin.
The picnic, huh? Don't know how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the Wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
An adventure in a teapot.
More like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well then, to your health.
Cheers. That's not bad.
It's, gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, and, something else. Oh, well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what? There, Davrin.
What?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
More than mine.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You alright, Rook?
Desculpa, não assustei.
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. It's between me and Hassan.
You want to dig some up for him? Be my guest.
I'll skip that. Thanks for getting me out of the lighthouse, Davrin. And with good company.
Brooke, good to see you.
Valora, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still, even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel. To Yanarl. The others.
The ritual should have granted them purity. Strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Ornaris. For our people.
The people Inaris killed and turned into demons with that ritual.
He's willing to do whatever he must to save us. To make the hard choices. The Evanuris. Solus. They would sacrifice us to their ends.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Evineras fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
And you believe him? Even after people were turned into demons?
He's controlling you, influencing you through the mask. His thoughts are a disease, and you're suffering from it.
My thoughts remain my own, Balara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
Um,
Tell me if I'm prying, Harding, but do you feel any remnant of the Titan's shade?
Oh, no. Well, maybe. Yes? It's complicated.
Would you care to talk about it?
I think the Shade was a splinter of the Titans that recognized me as home. She brought the horrors of her, or our, past. But the anger was mine. And now I know and feel things I didn't before.
But not as a separate entity.
Exactly. And hey, thanks for asking.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. At least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it! We were getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
He was listening to you, Balara. Because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
This stuff's never easy. And it never should be. You become Anaris when the hard choices don't hurt anymore.
I want to believe, to hope, that it won't come to that. And that we get through to him, somehow.
I really hope you're right.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
Nicely done, Balara.
Well, thanks. It wasn't hard. Not compared to... well... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
Sure.
Rook, up for a quick trip? I figured it'd be good to check in with Evka. See how the wardens are doing.
Hey, Rook. Come to stare into the fire. I've heard that helps people think. Can't say I've had luck with it.
So, Dash, are you nervous around me?
What? No.
But what about all of the frightening stories your mother told you?
She stopped telling me those stories after she found me up on our roof. I had a butter knife in each hand and the tablecloth tied around my neck.
You wanted to be a crow after all your mother did to make them sound terrifying.
The crows sounded amazing. Also, you had capes.
This explains so much about you.
Coisas que a Santa disse sobre os corvos ativados não têm permissão para matar pessoas que estão dormindo. Por isso que as crianças na área têm que ficar na cama quando é hora de dormir. Corvos ativanos usam lâminas ocas que contêm veneno. Também se escondem debaixo d'água e respiram com a ajuda de um tubo. Corvos ativanos fazem rituais com magia de sangue e quebrados dos. Por isso que crianças na área têm que descartar direito os chifres partidos delas. Corvos ativanos são treinados para planar nas correntes de vento com as capas que usam. Corvos ativanos às vezes colocam agulhas envenenadas roupas botas novas. As famílias que na área vestem roupas usadas. Corvos ativanos podem deslocar todas as emoções do corpo e se esconder dentro de vasos. Corvos ativanos se escondem em restaurantes para colocar veneno na comida. Famílias. tinha falado que eu ia dar um horário, mas eu vou parar mais cedo. Vou parar por aqui. Eu sei que foi curtinha a live, acho que 1h30. Tem que parar aqui. Fazer uma raid rapidinho. E é isso, gente. Muito obrigado pela presença de todos. Sejam todos sempre muito bem-vindos à live. Amanhã talvez a gente venha pra fazer mais da noite. E é isso. Tenham todos bom descanso. Bom final da noite, não, final da tarde, né? Tenham todos bom descanso. Todos. Valeu. Falou. Até mais. Bye bye.